Good morning, students.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. बेटा मैंने मॉड्यूल 2 में जो एक्सक्रीटरी सिस्टम थी, तो वो एक्सक्रीटरी सिस्टम में देखो स्ट्रक्चर एंड फंक्शंस ऑफ organs of urinary system I have completed. Then mechanism of urine formation I have completed. Urinary tract infection and renal stone, that also I have completed. Okay. Then I had taken structure and function of skin yesterday. How the body temperature get regulated, that I had told you. And we had seen about the dandruff and burr. The acne diseases remain. But today I am going to start nervous system. I will complete it. Then I will take the diseases of these eyes and ears, and to that time I will complete that acne. Okay. So today I am going to teach you nervous system. Nervous system, it is very important system in our body, and it is a very complicated system. As it is very complicated, so we have to study this in a proper manner. So this nervous system, it is classified into 3 parts. So I am making flow chart. You will take a screenshot when I will complete it. Okay. Nervous system, it is classified into 3 parts. One is central nervous system. The central nervous system, it is situated centrally in our body. हमारे बॉडी में सेंटर में जो है तो ये प्रेजेंट है. Then second is peripheral nervous system. I am writing NS for nervous system. Okay. So this peripheral nervous system, it is presented on the outer part of the body. So these are the peripheral part of our body. So it is present in this peripheral part. And the next one is automotive nervous system, which will be under definitely it will not be under central nervous system. It will work independently. Auto means cell. Okay. Now central nervous system, I had already told you that this central nervous system, it is located centrally. Okay. It consists of mainly 2 parts. Brain and the spinal nerve. These are the 2 main parts of this central nervous system. This brain, it is a very complicated hollow structure which is covered by the cranium of the skull. And this brain contains cavities. These cavities are called as ventricles. So 4 ventricles are there in the brain. Human brain weighs about 1,350 grams. Then this brain, it contains 10,000 million neurons. Neurons जो कि स्ट्रक्चरल और फंक्शनल यूनिट है नर्वस सिस्टम का, तो 10,000 मिलियन न्यूरॉन से हमारा ब्रेन बना है. ठीक है. अब यहाँ पर जो है तो ब्रेन इट मैच्योर्स एट द एज ऑफ 6 years. जब हम 6 साल के होते हैं उस समय में ये मैच्योर होता है. और इसीलिए जब स्कूल जाते हैं तो स्कूल फर्स्ट स्टैंडर्ड के लिए जो एज डिसाइड हुआ है वो 6 years का है. This brain, it is a very complicated structure. As it is complicated structure, so then we will study it. So it should be in a systematic manner. एक systematic manner में जो है तो इसकी study होनी चाहिए. And that's why this brain, it is divided into 3 parts. Or we can say कि it consists of 3 parts. Brain consists of 3 parts. First part is called as forebrain. The second part is called as midbrain. And the third part is called as hindbrain. These are the main 3 parts of brain: forebrain, midbrain, and the hindbrain. Okay? Forebrain. F-O-R-E, fore means front, and H-I-N-D, hind means back. Okay? So forebrain, it is the first part of the brain which is situated or located on the front side. So this forebrain consists of 3 parts. What are they? One is olfactory lobe. Second is cerebrum, and the third one is the diencephalon. These are the 3 main parts of this forebrain. What are they? Olfactory lobe, cerebrum, and the diencephalon. Okay. This diencephalon, it is made up of again 3 parts. One is hypothalamus, second is thalamus, and the third is hypothalamus. These are the 3 parts of this diencephalon. Now, what about the midbrain? The midbrain, it is present middle, in between forebrain and the hindbrain, and definitely it will connect both of them. So it consists of 2 parts. One is pleura cerebri, or it is also called as cerebral peduncle. It is also called as cerebral peduncle, and the second part is corpora quadrigeminal. Corpora quadrigeminal. So these are the different parts of this midbrain. Okay. Now the last one is the hindbrain. So hindbrain, it consists of 2 parts. The first part is called as cerebellum, and the second part is called as brainstem. Brainstem. This brainstem consists of again 2 parts. The first part is called as pons paroli. You see the spelling, and the second is the medulla oblongata. Okay, so these are the different parts which we will going to study. So it is just for convenience, so that we will able to study each and every part in a proper way. So this brain is divided into 3 parts: forebrain, midbrain, hindbrain. Forebrain consists of again 3 parts: olfactory lobe, cerebrum, diencephalon. This diencephalon again divided into three parts: epithalamus, thalamus, and hypothalamus. Then midbrain consists of two parts: dura cerebri and the corpora quadrigemina. Hindbrain consists of cerebellum and the brainstem. Brainstem again consists of two parts: pons varoli and the medulla. Now, peripheral nervous system. Peripheral nervous system. It is divided on basis of origin, from where exactly the nerves arises. It consists of only nerves. इसमें सिर्फ nerves रहेगी. अगर nerves है तो वो कहाँ से arise होगी? Whether they are arising from the brain or they are arising from the spinal cord. So on basis of it, they are divided into two types: cranial nerves and the spinal nerve. And on basis of function they are performing. Which function they are performing? Like if they are receiving massage from sensory parts, sense organs to the brain, then they are called as sensory nerves. If they are carrying massage from central nervous system to the peripheral part, then they are called as motor nerves. And some nerves, they act as the to and fro movement. To and fro movements means लेकर भी जाते हैं और लेकर भी आते हैं, तो उन्हें जो है तो हम मिक्स नर्व करते हैं. तो यहाँ पर आई एम राइटिंग ऑन बेसिस ऑफ फंक्शन. These are of three types. Okay, one is sensory, second is motor, and third is mixed. Which carry impulses from sense organ to CNS, that is central nervous system, which carry impulses from CNS to peripheral part. Mixed, which carry impulses to and from CNS. और दूसरा जो क्लासिफिकेशन है, तो that classification is on basis of origin. These are cranial nerves, which arises from brain. They are 12 pairs. And second, spinal nerve, which arises from spinal cord. Spinal cord से arises होने वाले, they are 31 pairs. Okay, so like this they are categorized. Now automotive nervous system. अब automotive nervous system जो है, तो they are classified into two parts: sympathetic nervous system, and the second is parasympathetic nervous system. So sympathetic nervous system, that will always act when there will be emergency condition. So suppose in front of us, if the tiger comes, whatever changes occur in our body, that will be due to sympathetic nervous system. अब आप लोगों को ये भी पता है कि कई बार जो है तो कोई लंगड़ा पर्सन है, हैंडीकैप्ड पर्सन है, तो वो सडनली जो है तो ऐसा कोई इंसिडेंस आता है तो वो खड़ा होके दौड़ने लगता है. तो ये जो प्रोसेस है तो दैट इज ड्यू टू सिंपैथेटिक नर्वस सिस्टम. और इसके साथ में एड्रेनालिन हार्मोन जो है वो भी हेल्प करता है. और पैरासिम्पैथेटिक, जैसे गुस्सा आता है तो उस समय में जो भी चेंजेस हो रहे हैं, फॉर दैट सिंपैथेटिक नर्वस सिस्टम विल रिस्पॉन्सिबल. और अगर जैसे पैरासिम्पैथेटिक नर्वस सिस्टम, जब हमारा गुस्सा ठंडा होता है ना कुछ समय के बाद में, तो सभी प्रोसेसेस जो है स्लो डाउन होती है. दैट टाइम इज पैरासिम्पैथेटिक नर्वस सिस्टम. Do you understood this one? Do you understood? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Screenshot, because I will not give you in notes like that. So you take a screenshot of it and explaining once again and then proceed further. Done or no?
Done, ma'am.
You can send it to our group, or you send it to me. I will send it to you. Okay?
Okay.
So here, जब मैं मेडिकल स्टूडेंट थी उस समय में हम लोगों को तो नर्वस सिस्टम समझती नहीं. नर्वस सिस्टम बोलो तो बहुत ज्यादा नर्वसनेस आता था. So that time the system which make me nervous is the nervous system. Like that मैं बोलती थी. बट जब से मैंने लेक्चरशिप स्टार्ट किया तो ये सिस्टम सबसे ज्यादा मुझे पसंद आने लगी. इसको इजी वे में मैंने जो है तो ग्रास्प किया, उसको इजी वे में एक्सप्लेन करने की कोशिश करते रही हूँ, so that it will be convenient for the student to understand, है ना. So here this nervous system, it is categorized into, or it is classified into three types. That is the central nervous system, which is present centrally in the body. Peripheral nervous system, which is present on the outer part, that means peripheral part of the body. And the automotive nervous system, which will do their function as their own, which will not depend on the central nervous system for their function. This central nervous system consists of two parts, brain and the spinal cord. Brain, I had already told you, the brain, it is a complicated structure. Okay, and as it is a complicated structure, so it is for just convenient to do a study in a proper way. It is classified into three types: forebrain, midbrain, hindbrain. Forebrain, it consists of three parts: olfactory lobe, cerebrum, and the diencephalon. This diencephalon, it consists of epithalamus, thalamus, and hypothalamus. Then midbrain. Midbrain consists of two parts: pleura cerebri and the corpora quadrigemina. So pleura cerebri, it is also called as cerebral peduncle. After that, hindbrain. Hindbrain consists of cerebellum and the brainstem. Brainstem, it again consists of two parts: pons varoli and the medulla oblongata. We will see detail about it later on. Then second is the peripheral nervous system. Peripheral nervous system, they will contain only the nerves. And these nerves, on basis of functions, they are classified into three types: sensory nerves, motor nerves, and the mixed nerves. The nerves which will carry impulses from sense organs to the central nervous system, they are the sensory nerves. Second, motor nerves. Motor nerves which will carry impulses from central nervous system to the peripheral part. They are the motor nerves. And the mixed nerves, the nerves which will carry impulses to and fro the CNS. लेकर भी जा रहे हैं और वापस भी ला रहे हैं, ठीक है? Then on basis of the origin means जहाँ से वो start होते हैं, they are classified into two types: cranial nerves and the spinal nerves. Cranial nerves which arises from the brain, they are 12 pairs, and the spinal nerves which will arise from the spinal cord, and they are 31 pairs. Okay? So this is about peripheral nervous system. Then automotive nervous system. Automotive nervous system, it will not depend on the central nervous system, and it is categorized into two types: sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous system. They can consist of some ganglion. So the sympathetic nervous system, it is spread on the back region, and it will definitely control the movements of body. And the parasympathetic nervous system, it is attached to the viscera. Visceras means हमारे body के अंदर में जो organs present है, they are called as visceras, और visceras को जो है तो attach होती है और involuntary functions जो है तो उसको controlling करती है. So when we have some emergency condition, so that time sympathetic nervous system will do the function. Just जैसे अगर कुछ भयानक सा देख लो तो हमारे pupils जो है तो ऐसे डायलेट हो गए, अरे pupils dilatation of pupils, या हमारे जो hairs है तो वो straight हो जाते हैं, straightening of hairs or erections of hairs we can say. जो face है तो वो लाल हो जाता है, हमारा respiratory rate, हमारा pulse rate, हमारा BP, that will increases. That all will take place with the help of adrenaline hormone and sympathetic nervous system. And after some time, it will get cooled down. वो cool down हो जाता है, relax होने लगता है. So that relaxation it is due to the parasympathetic nervous system. इसके साथ में acetylcholine भी help करता है. तो ये सब जो है ये function है. यहाँ पर जो है मैं आप लोगों को थोड़े cranial nerves और spinal nerves के names बता दूं, उनके functions बता दूं, and then we will start brain. So tomorrow I will start brain, और अभी जो है मैं थोड़ा peripheral nervous system complete कर देती हूँ क्योंकि वो ज़्यादा डिटेल में नहीं. Okay, so I think you have taken screenshot, no? So I am rubbing it. Okay, na?
Yes, ma'am.
Cranial nerves. I had already told you what do you mean by cranial nerves. The nerves which will arises from the brain, they are the cranial nerves, and they are 12 pairs. Okay, so let's see about them. These are the names of cranial nerves in proper sequence. Okay? So, nerves. So these are the 12 cranial nerves. Tell me, is it easy to recollect in this proper sequence? What do you think? Is it easy to recollect in the proper sequence all these nerves? No, it's a very difficult task. But I have done it without seeing anything. I recollected it because I have some tricks by which you can easily recollect all these various nerves in proper sequence. So here, can I give that trick to you? Yes or no? Do you want that trick?
Yes, ma'am.
One is responsive. So let's leave it. So here, these are the 12 cranial nerves. Olfactory, it is the first cranial nerve. 10th cranial nerve is vagus. The 8th cranial nerve is auditory. तो ये सारे nerves जो है, ये nerves का एक proper sequence I have given here. Olfactory nerves जो है, तो olfactory nerves that is present in the epithelium of nose, which is responsible for, definitely it is responsible for the smell. So this is the sensory nerve. It's sensory nerve. Okay. And just now I had told you it is present in the mucosa epithelium of this nasal cavity and it is responsible for smell. Optic nerve. Optic nerve. It is present in the retina and it is present in the eyeball and back to retina. It is again sensory. Okay, ये भी sensory nerve है. Then third is oculomotor. We move our eyes like this. So for that, this oculomotor nerve will be responsible. So this oculomotor nerve, it is present in the muscles of eyeball. Muscles of eyeball में ये present है, and it is motor nerve. I have already told you about the. What do you mean by sensory? What do you mean by motor nerve? Then trochlear and pathetic nerve, it is again present in the muscles of eyeball, and it is mixed nerve. Trigeminal nerve, it is present here in the lower jaw, in the maxilla, ये maxilla और mandible, ये दोनों है तो यहाँ पर present होते. जब हमको टूथिक होता है तो ये पूरा पार्ट जो है हमारा हेडेक भी होता है, आईज में पेन होता है, यहाँ यहाँ सब जगह पे पेन होता है, हमको पता ही नहीं चलता कि exactly on which part we are having infection. That is due to this trigeminal nerve has a different branches. So it is called as dentist nerve. It will carry all the sensations. So the part मैंने बताया, वो सारे parts जो है, वहाँ पर ये spread है. It is again mixed. ठीक है? Then abduction nerve, again it is spread in the muscles of eyeball and it is responsible for the movements of eyeball. I will tell you later on whether it is motor, mixed or sensory. Then facial nerve, that is present in the face. Whatever expressions we do in the face, for that this facial nerve is responsible. Okay. Then auditory nerve. This auditory nerve, it is present in the internal ear and it is responsible for two functions. It carries the noise towards the brain, and the second, it maintains equilibrium of the हमारे बॉडी का इक्विलिब्रियम जो है वो भी मेंटेन है. अगर ईयर में प्रॉब्लम है तो भी may have some vertigo होता है, बहुत ज्यादा चक्कर आने लगते हैं. ठीक है, तो this auditory, it is the sensory nerve. After that, glossopharyngeal. Glosso means tongue. Pharynx, we had already studied about that. The tongue and pharynx, यहाँ पर जो spread है, that is the glossopharyngeal nerve. Vagus nerve. Vagus nerve, it is the longest nerve in our body. ये जो nerve है, so it is spread to all the organs, visceras. Visceras, I had already told you, internal organs, they are called as the heart, lungs, stomach, intestine, pancreas, liver. In सभी का जो sensation receive करती है, that is the vagus nerve and it is the mixed nerve. Okay. Then spinal accessory. हमारे जो movements है, hand movements है, neck movements है, for that this spinal accessory nerve is responsible. It is the motor nerve. And hypoglossal. Hypo means below, glossal means tongue. It is present below the tongue and jaws. So this is again motor. Okay. So here only three sensory nerves are there: olfactory, optic, and auditory. These are the three sensory nerves. What about the motor? So here the first. Here, this one with this one is the mixed one. This is motor and this is also motor. So these are the motor nerves and the remaining they are the mixed one. This one is the mixed, fourth number. Then here abduction. It is also mixed one. Okay, and the vagus, this is also mixed one. So this is about the cranial nerves. You take a screenshot and one trick which I want to tell you. Yeah, I had imagined that we are going to celebrate a birthday tea party. So on basis of that, I had made one sentence. On occasion of tea party, the attractive faces are girls. Visitors say like that. In a proper sequence, that will be convenient for me. Recollect. Okay, you take a screenshot. Then I will going to tell you about the spine. Done it?
Yes, ma'am.
spinal nerves, they are arises from spinal cord and they are the mixed nerves. Okay? Spinal nerves, they are 31 pairs. So these are categorized like this: cervical nerves, thoracic nerves, after that lumbar nerves, sacral nerves, and the last one is the coccygeal. Cranial nerves, they are 8 pairs. Thoracic, they are 12 pairs. Here, lumbar, they are 5 pairs. Sacral, they are also 5 pairs. The coccygeal, 1 pair. So like that, 31 cranial nerves are there. Okay. Cervical, they are present here in the cervical region. Thoracic, they are present in the back. Then lumbar, जो कमर का पार्ट होता है वहां पर lumbar. After that, sacral, and lastly, coccygeal nerves. Okay. So this all are spread. They are responsible for the movements. So hand, forelimb और hindings जो है, यानी हाथ और पैर जो है, cervical जो है, तो they are responsible for hand movements, and the lumbar, they are responsible for the legs. Okay. You can write or you take a screenshot. Done. So now coming to the main part. Here, coming to the main part, that is the brain. Okay. So I had already told you, it is brain. It is a very complicated part. As brain and spinal cord both are very important parts in our body, and because of it, they are protected in a bony structure. Brain, it is present in this cranium of the skull, and the spinal cord, it is present in the vertebra. But still, they have outer covering, membranous covering, to protect brain and spinal cord. So that membranous covering it is called as meninges. In brain, 3 meninges are there. In brain, 3 meninges are there. One is dura mater, second is arachnoid mater, and the third one is the pyle. So these 3 meninges are present in our brain and spinal cord. So dura mater, it is the outermost meninges, and it is made up of fibrous connective tissue. It is tough, thick, and it protects the brain and the spinal cord. Arachnoid matter, it is formed by network of reticulate connective tissues, and as it is a network, it forms a spider web-like structure. So it is also protective, but it is again nutritive in function also. And this biomatter, it is made up of vascular tissues. So blood vessels are there. It is very thin. So many blood vessels are there, and it is nutritive in function. There is space present in between these two, in between dura mater and arachnoid matter. That space is called as subdural space. So this subdural space contains some serous fluid. Serous fluid is present. Okay? And the space present between these two, means arachnoid matter and pia matter, is called as subarachnoid space. And this subarachnoid space, it also contains fluid. That fluid is called as cerebrospinal fluid. Cerebrospinal fluid. Okay? So this cerebrospinal fluid, near about 120 milliliters cerebrospinal fluid, it is present in the brain and spinal cord, and it is secreted by ventricles of brain. I had already told you the brain, they contain cavity. That cavity is called as ventricle. So ventricles are present and they will secrete cerebrospinal fluid. So this, what is the function of this cerebrospinal fluid? So this cerebrospinal fluid, they absorb mechanical injuries and they will not allow the muscles of the brain to be die. They will maintain pressure. They will provide nutrition to the brain and spinal cord, and they will also act as an excretory organ. They will carry some excretory material from the brain and the spinal cord. So this is the function of the cerebrospinal. Do you understood this one? Do you understood?
Yes, ma'am.
मैम एक बार समझाइए ना थोड़ा.
So the membranous covering of brain and spinal cord is called as meninges. There are 3 meninges in our human body. So dura mater, arachnoid matter, and pia mater. Dura mater, it is the outermost covering, and it is made up of fibrous connective tissue. It will protect. It is tough and thick, so it will protect the brain and the spinal cord. The middle layer is the arachnoid matter. This arachnoid matter, it is made up of reticulate connective tissue, and because of it, it will form the network, spider web-like structure. It will protect you as well as nutritive in function. And the innermost layer, which is attached to the brain and spinal cord, that is the pia mater. And this pia matter is made up of vascular tissues, means blood vessels are there, and it is very thin. It is nutritive. There is space present between dura mater and arachnoid matter. That space is called as subdural space. In this subdural space, serous fluid will be present. And in between arachnoid matter and pia matter, space is present. That space is called as subarachnoid space. And this subarachnoid space contains cerebrospinal fluid. So this cerebrospinal fluid, it is secreted by ventricles of the brain. And cerebrospinal fluid, it is near about 120 ml. Its pH is slightly 7.4. And this cerebrospinal fluid, it will absorb. जैसे किसी ने ऐसे मारा, यहाँ पर अगर मारा तो नहीं लगा हमारे brain को, because this cerebrospinal fluid, it will absorb mechanical injuries and jerk. It will provide space to the brain. It will maintain pressure in the brain and spinal cord. Then it will act as an excretory organ, because whatever best in the brain and spinal cord is there, so that it will be received and it will provide oxygen, nutrition to the brain and spine. This is about this meninges and the cerebrospinal. Do you understood? Okay. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Tomorrow we will see about the brain. कल हम brain का देखेंगे. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
बेटा आप लोग सभी आपके ही नेम से ज्वाइन हुए हो. मैं स्क्रीनशॉट ले रही हूँ आप लोगों का.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you.